welcome to BurmesePleez. Here I am in our lower level cattery where we house our breeding males and a few of our breeding females. Now right now I have 3 males living down here along with 2 retired spayed girls. One of those is my sweet Buttercup here. She's spayed and she's looking for a forever family. But for now she's hanging out down here. Now there's a couple of reasons that I house the intact males and some of these girls down here away from Timbuka and the rest of our house cats. And the first reason is because whole or intact males, sometimes known as tomcats, have a lot of the male hormone testosterone. This hormone causes them to have pretty much just one thing on their minds all the time. And that one thing is finding and attracting girl cats. They do this by spraying urine everywhere to mark their territory and let the girls know they are ready, willing, and available. They find that urine smell absolutely irresistible. Now, if you're anything like me, you'll agree that the scent of male cat urine is anything but irresistible. It's actually totally gaggable. So you'll appreciate why I don't really want it sprayed all over my house, all over my furniture, all over my countertops. You get the idea. So to deal with this, I house them a full level away from where the rest of us live. It worked beautifully. For my sanity anyway. The second problem with tomcats is that they're very territorial, meaning that they'll fight with any other male they meet, including neutered males, which isn't so good as I have 2 sweet neutered males upstairs. This means that each male needs to have his own territory or safe space where he can spray to his heart's content and pace around showing off all of his macho catness. The lower level allows me the space and the safety to be able to do this. Now, as for these sweet retired girls, and sometimes pregnant girls or in-heat girls, the reason they're housed down here is because they just don't get along with the colony of cats living upstairs in the level proper. I would love it. I would love nothing more than if everybody would just get along. But as anybody knows who's lived in a multiple cat household, sometimes certain cats just don't like each other. I mean, typically I've found it's some kind of a dominance issue, but whatever it is, it leads to urine marking behavior. It leads to aggressive behavior, which really isn't good for anyone, including me. So it's just more peaceful if everyone has their own space where they're safe and that they get along. You can also hear, probably in the background, one of my other males just meowing his head off. So males and intact females just yowl and make a lot of noise. So in order to sleep at night, that's another reason that they're down. Today, I'd like to introduce you to my champagne stud Corduroy because he's the father of both the litters we've been following upstairs. Now, right now, I've got him in my outdoor Catio because it's a beautiful day and because I love to give him a change of scenery and some more opportunity to just stretch his legs. So let me just go out here. Come here. Oh. Hey, thanks for putting up with our little technical difficulties. When I came over and opened the door, Corduroy decided to make a break for it. And you made a run for it, didn't you? Yeah, he has some really good fast legs. So now that I've caught him and I've got him back out here on the cattery, we're ready to roll. So anyway, this cattery is great because the cats have a chance to feel like they're outside, but they're kept safe from bugs and predators because this is all screened with a double layer of fencing around it. It's also really easy to clean. All of these, this wood is the Trex plastic, so I can just spray off the floor's linoleum. So I can just get a hose, some disinfectant, and presto, it's all clean. Right now, we also have some plastic panels on the side so you can't really see out. But the reason for that is because it acts like a greenhouse. You know, we have the dark roof and it acts like a greenhouse to be nice and warm. And this actually heats up to like 60 degrees even when it's 40 degrees outside if the sun is out and shining. Now, back to corduroy. I got corduroy from a like-minded CFA cattery out in California. And I could not be happier with this beautiful boy. So thank you, Wendy and Tatiana, for breeding such a wonderful stud. Now, he's just about 2.5 years old, and he has the most wonderful, solid body that you could ask for in this breed. He's just all muscle. He's also got this wonderfully sweet, open expression that's so important with this breed. He's also got a short, broad muzzle, these two cute little round ears, and if you hear me saying one word a lot, that word is round. Burmese are supposed to be round, from the shape of their head to the shape of their eyes and ears, their little round legs, and their short little round body right to the end of their short little round tail. Even their tail is rounded. There you go. Corduroy, you're not showing your best view. All right, the only thing that I'm not particularly thrilled about corduroy right now is his weight. Because you see, male cats, because of the testosterone, because they're always looking for a girl, they pace. They just pace back and forth in their cage. So no matter how much I feed him, I have a really hard time keeping weight on him. So that right now is keeping us from getting a grand champion. In order to get a grand champion title, you have to beat 200 cats in the show ring. And Corduroy here, in his youth, when he was still hefty, before he was really pacing all the time, earned 198 points. Now tell me, how frustrating is that to have your cat earn, there you go, sweetie, 198 points and still not get your grand. So one of these days, I'm going to get him nice and beefy, and we're going to get him back out onto the show circuit for that title. But until then, he's going to be down here, and he's going to be continuing to have nice visits with my girls, and he's going to continue to make the beautiful litters, like Sunny's beautiful litter and Peppermint's beautiful litter that we've been following the last couple of episodes. So I think right now, oh, you're such a good boy. I just love this boy. He has the best. I mean, you can't really tell, but he has just, he's nervous. There he is. He has just the best, the sweetest personality. I can't wait till he's neutered because he's going to make me or somebody else a fantastic pet. But right now we're going to go back upstairs and we're going to take a look and see how his kittens are doing. Here I am up in the kitten room, and Peppermint's kittens here are now 4.5 weeks old, and they recently decided to escape out of the kitten box. So I set them up with a little mat for them to lay on. I also, when I went back to the kitten box, I found out that they were using it as a litter box. Not good when your bedroom is also your bathroom. So I quick cleaned that all out and took out what they had been using as a box in the hopes that I can transition them to a litter, to their own litter. So I put a small litter box in here that they can jump over the sides of, and as you can see, there's no longer any box, but because they're starting to have solid waste when they poop, I'm going to start them today on solid food. Now, before I do that, I'm going to give Sunny, hi Sunny, hi kittens, her breakfast. Nope. She wants to get out and stretch her legs. All right, pretty girl. Now, you have a little breakfast there. You can be happy. Okay, so when I do a first initial feeding with these little 4.5-week-old kittens, I start out with a moist kitten food. This is Hill's Science Diet Tender Chicken Chunks with gravy. That's their favorite part. So what I do is I put it in a flat bowl like this. Stainless steel for sanitary purposes, and I smush it really flat with a fork, and then I mix in a little bit of evaporated milk and make kind of a slurry for them. Now, this is their first time trying it, though I suspect they've been snacking on some of Mom's kibble, which is why I'm getting the solid feces. So here you go, guys. Here they are. Quite a difference from cowering in the box. Now they're all lined up to greet me through the bars. Hi, guys. Hi. Are you ready for some food? They're like, let me at it. Let me at it. Okay, don't fall out. Don't fall out. Don't fall out. The door's moving. It's an earthquake. Okay. Uh-oh, let go. Oh, my goodness. You got some good little claws there. Okay. So here we go. Let's move this out of the way. Here you go, guys. What's this? What's this? We got some food for you. Oh, they're sniffing it. Now, every litter is different. Oh, my goodness. Well, little Laurel Birch is going right for it. Oh, my goodness. And so is Vera Wang. Look at that. Good job, guys. They're just chowing down. Now, sometimes it takes me a week of, trying twice a day to get the kittens to eat. Here, you want to try some, Calvin? All right, yeah, sometimes they walk in it. So a lot of times what I do is just get a little on my finger and pry open their mouth and say, isn't that good? And sometimes that interests them, sometimes not so much. Peppermint's climbing up to see what's going on. She's going to want some. Oh, he's going to lick the side. Let me put a little up there for him. There you go. You want to try it up there? Try. Oh, okay. You like it on the rim. Look at this. These two are really going to town. Well, you guys were over ready. You were so ready for food. They're like, you're not kidding, lady. You are not kidding. And here is little Coco Chanel. Here, oh, I didn't get it in there. Okay, there you go. I kind of wipe it on the roof of their mouth so they can lick it off and get used to the sensation of like a solid food. Oh, she's licking her lip. Oh, she's looking for more. Oh, look at this. Calvin Klein's taking the plunge. He's sticking his face in there. Oh, there you go. What a good litter. You guys were sure ready. You guys were sure ready. So again, now at this point, Mom is no longer responsible for cleaning up any fecal waste or urine waste. They're going to need to start going to the litter box. And every litter is a little bit different in terms of how well they transition. I have some kittens that never, ever make a mess outside of the litter box. And then I have other litters that it takes me 2 weeks to get them using the litter box reliably. But usually by the time they're 8 weeks, they are completely litter trained. I don't do much. Cats are really very smart, very clean, and they litter box train themselves. Look at you two girls. They're like, we have been waiting. We have been hungry. We have been wanting you to give us this for a week now. Here are Sunny's kittens. They are 13 days old today. And as you can see, they're starting to look quite a bit more like baby kittens. Their eyes are open. Their ears are spreading out. They're kind of roly-poly, floppy, but they can get where they need to get, which is basically onto Mom's nipple. They've gotten really good at that. As you can see, they have nice little round bellies. Here's Blue, who was struggling a bit before, but he is a little chubster. You are just a little chubster. I'm going to be looking for names for these guys. About this age, I start to transition over from calling them blue and green and pink and lilac to names. And I always name my litters with a theme in mind. So obviously the last litter was designers. I've had trees, I've had mathematicians, I've had the Avengers, let's see, I've had Little Women, I've had Disney princesses, I've had Star Wars, and it's kind of determined by how many cats I have. So this time we have 2 boys and 2 girls. So if anybody can think of something that's a good name for 2 boys and 2 girls, I'd appreciate your suggestions. They don't do much, and when you pick them up, all they do is cry. I'll show you. Watch. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. He's flapping his little arms. Oh, let me get a better grip. There you are. Say hi. Yep, they just meow. They meow. Hi, baby. Yes, you good boy. Huh. And I am kind of suspecting, I thought this kitten was going to be Champagne for sure, because I've never gotten a platinum kitten out of Sunny, although she could carry the gene, and I know Corduroy definitely does. He carries the blue gene. But I've never gotten a blue kitten, but this kitten, I'm not 100% sure that she is not platinum. So it'll be interesting to see over the next week or 2 how she develops and whether she's platinum or just a really light Champagne. But she's awful cute there. You're awful cute. Okay, so Calvin Klein is now eating right along with his sister. And Peppermint's going to come and finish it up. Peppermint's hungry too. It's hard work. Making that milk for her kittens, and she'll continue to nurse them. I really never do stop weaning. I never take the mother away. The mother and the kittens typically do that themselves. The mothers typically come into heat shortly. Once the kittens start eating, the milk supply goes down and the nursing hormones go down, and the girls typically come back in heat by the time their kittens are 5 or 6 weeks old. So that will make mom less interested in nursing. Also, we've been letting Peppermint out a couple of times a day just so she can stretch her legs and get some exercise. You know, they do tend to get a little bit more bored with their kittens. When the kittens are babies, all they want to do is be in the den nursing and caring for them. But as the kittens get older, they get a little more independent. Mom still is very devoted to them much of the day, but they really do enjoy getting out, getting some affection, getting some attention just for themselves. So she'll be out running around for a couple of hours, maybe 2 hours this morning and then 2 hours again this evening, so that she can kind of start to feel like her kitty self again. Look at you grooming yourself. Look at you. Are you grooming yourself, Calvin Klein? He's like, of course, I'm very clean. I am a cat after all. Watch that step there. It's a doozy. Well, that was a great first feeding, and thanks for watching.